What up, though? You are now watching Vibes in the Basement with Rocky Red and DJ Brown at the Realest Studios.
Welcome back to another episode of Vibes in the Basement. Today we got in here Rocky Bad. Y'all know what it is.
Yes, the one out. Can you see me?
Hey man, say man. No, real talk. So I'm gonna get right into it. One of the first questions I got for you is, growing up with a father who was a rapper and a mother who was like good with her words, how did their influence shape your approach to music? Any lessons or advice?
That's fire. That's real fire. All right. Yeah. So I always wanted to be like my daddy when I was younger. I don't know. I just thought he was just sweet as hell. You know what I'm saying? So mimicking him caused me to like want to pursue music anyways. My mama, when I say like she's a real music head, so I'm a 90s baby. So she said she used to sleep with the headphones on her stomach, and she said she made sure she played some of everything. And she said this was before, of course, back then, this was before it was out or known that babies could hear or stuff like that in the womb or whatever. So she just felt like she should do it, so she did it. And then as I got older, like with my mama, she was always transparent with us, and she always kicked it with us for the most part. Like she always, especially me, I was her only daughter and the oldest, so like my mama really always talked to me. It was hard for me to talk to her, even with her, if it was something she wanted to talk to me about, but it was hard for her to express. Like we always wrote each other letters, and she'd like write back, or like I write her back. So like I don't know, it just music was always a big thing.
It was just always a big thing since you was young.
Yeah. My mama say 2, but I didn't write my first song until 6, which is crazy because I remember it. It's crazy, right? I don't know. I feel like one day I'ma like finally say it and do it. Yeah, because for me to be 6 and I remember that was the song I wrote, it's deep. Yeah, but I remember my mama was saying like 2. And I used to be like, no, ma, that don't count. Until Sahara came about. And then once I seen Sahara, like when she was 2, she wasn't saying words, but like she had flow. She knew when to stop, when to go. It was crazy. And I was just like, oh shit, this is what my mama talking about. So I believe it now. I can, all right, I see why she say 2.
Man, like to be able to remember that shit from 6, that's crazy. So as a female rapper who writes her own bars, how does that impact your approach on the industry? Like, do you feel like it set you apart?
For sure. Just because we at a time where like a lot of, songs that's just being created is not coming from the person who performing them, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I really take pride in me writing my own stuff just because it's just like I know for a fact the number on who actually write their own music is small. Like I done been in the studio and somebody like, oh yeah, you should say this, and I'm like, nope, you say it. Like, and it's sometimes I'd be lying if I said it didn't get to me sometimes, where I be thinking like, should I be open to, you know what I'm saying? Or like, you got an artist who sit in the studio with 5 different writers and make a dog ass song, but it's just like, I take pride in my writing that even if the song is not a hit, or if it's not the best song, it's just like, it still came from me.
So you started posting your music independently, what, about 2016, 2017?
Yeah, around there.
So, you built a cold ass fan base, like your fan base go crazy about you, you know what I'm saying?
God, I love them.
So what advice would you give any up and coming artists who want to make it in the industry?
Enjoy the process. Don't rush it. Sometimes we be in our heads and we feel like, I'm supposed to have this, I'm supposed to be here, I should have 1 million views, and when I go live, I should have 5,000 people watching, and da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we rush the process and we don't just enjoy it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's part reason how I ended up building a support system the way I did, because it was just like I enjoyed, and I still do, I enjoy the moment, you know what I'm saying? So like, even if I get 1,000 views on a video, let's just say if I had 1,000 views on a video, I know that it's a bigger percentage that those 1,000 people actually watched it, you know what I'm saying, and was actually really fucking with it. So when they comment on it, they really coming from a place of being genuine, opposed to like, you know, you can get 1 million views on a video and 50% of them people can't even remember what the fuck you said in the song.
No,
you know what I'm
for real.
saying?
No, for real.
I just say take your time, enjoy it, even when you starting out or if the numbers is small, and give yourself a realistic time frame too. So like when I had to start my channel over, it was discouraging for sure, you know, because I went from I could just upload a video and it got 10,000 views in a week, and less than a week, you know what I'm saying? To I done had to start over, and I'm like, fuck, it's 1,000 now, damn, you know what I'm saying? But I also told myself, like, bro, chill, this ain't for right now. Look back 5 years from now and see. Now, if you still at this number 5 years from now, then maybe you could panic, but just chill, you know what I'm saying? So I just say, just enjoy it, you know? Like, really connect with the people that's actually fucking with you while you are on a smaller scale anyways, because that's how you lock in with them like that, you know?
So how has your personal life changed as you have grown in your career? Like, are there anything you had to sacrifice or what you seen grow in yourself?
Damn, that's hard. Shit, bro. Alright, let's do this then. Alright. Okay, well, I make a lot of sacrifices just daily. Shit, it be times where like I want to do something else, just period, you know? Making a song, it take a lot of energy, you know, just period, you know. Shit, sacrificing not being able to go to certain shit that you do want to go to, you know, like it just don't make sense for you to be there. Or like sacrificing who you are now to get people to understand who you are going to be or what you see yourself being. Because sometimes like you can see yourself being bigger and the people around you treating you like that's just such and such, you know. You gotta sacrifice just being able to hold on to who you are or what you want to do or who you see yourself being, even if nobody around you see it or believe it. As far as personal, like what has changed, because I've been doing this for so long, I was able to like understand a lot and grow and change. Like I always respected music, but like my respect for music is way different once I started realizing like on an energy level, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit deep. I feel like personally I've changed a lot. Just far as like I'm more calmer than I've ever been in life. Like way more calmer. And I try to be more intentional about what I'm doing or what I'm making. I had songs where, you know, this is how I feel or this is what I want to make or whatever. And then I had moments where I just come in here and just do it. But like now I be like more intentional where I'm like, okay, what's the goal behind this? Like what you pushing? Like what you promoting? You know what I'm saying? It was a point in time where I didn't give a fuck. But like now I care a whole lot. It's so crazy. I care a lot.
No, for real. You had your share of public feuds and drama in the industry. Looking back, how do you feel about those moments now? And how do you approach conflict differently today?
Looking back, I feel like that I was only moving off of what I knew at the time. Like it wasn't like I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna beef with the whole world. Or I'm gonna beef with fuck these rappers. Bite all y'all heads off. You know what I'm saying? Like I was never on that, you know? Looking back, it just showed me how much I love this shit. Because any rap beef or like beef with anybody in this industry, it always pertained to music or respect. You know what I'm saying? Like it was never like I just don't like you. Or it was never I just want some followers. You know what I'm saying? Like it was never that. It was just always like, bro, please don't play with me with that kind of music. Like this is my real life. Please don't disrespect me. I don't like that. Don't play with me like that. You know what I'm saying? So looking back, shit, I just realized like I love this shit so much. I was willing to go against any and everything. The moment niggas playing with me on this shit, I'm like, hold on, you feel me? But I also like looking back, I also wish it was something in me, like the way I think now. I wish it was something in me that was just like, bro, they can't stop shit you got going on. You alright? At the time, I felt like every time somebody was stepping on my toes, I felt like that was them making it harder for me. Or like pulling me back or like closing the door on me. And the way I think now, I just be like, bro, it don't matter what nobody do. They can't stop shit you got coming for you. Like, nobody can. If it's meant for you, you gonna get it. This ain't gonna stop it. But at the time, I didn't feel like that. I felt like we racing, and I felt like somebody like grabbing my head and pushing me back and taking the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? So that was the reason why, like, in a way, it looked like that, because it was just like, that's how it felt to me. How I handle conflict now. Because I'd be lying if I said, like, oh, yeah, no, I don't have any. Oh, no, you know, everybody's cool now, you know? Like, no, like, yeah, like, I ain't gonna lie. I got a little list. I don't really bop with them like that, you know what I'm saying? Not even like that. I don't bop with them at all, you know? But let's say, like, me and this bitch don't like each other, but we both got booked to be here. I was on some, as soon as I see Shorty, I'm slapping the shit out of her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I swear to God on my soul, you feel me? To the point where, like, now, like, I done been booked, and, like, 3 different bitches I don't even bop with or nothing. We all in that bitch, and I'm just like, as long as y'all stay over there, I don't care. Like, just, yeah, like, don't do nothing that's gonna cause me to feel like you flat out playing with me. And I'm gonna make sure I ain't fucking with y'all neither. You know what I'm saying? So that's a way that I handle it now. And then I be on some shit like, because I got set up, I don't have no in the middle no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to handle beef based off of what I felt like was serious or what was, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I look at it like, nah, ain't nobody gotta die, but I'll just beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? Or, alright, yeah, like, I just hit you in the head with a bottle. I ain't gotta shoot you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I was like, yeah, alright, it ain't that deep, but yeah. Or, yeah, you ain't gotta beat the shit out of her, but just pop her in the mouth a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but because I got set up behind me thinking like that and moving like that, it's like, if you ain't gonna go all the way there, don't even do it. You know what I'm saying? I can honestly say I have no beefs with females or in this industry shit with people that I feel like is equivalent to that. Now I got something where I'm like, if you pull something like this or make me feel like this, then yeah. But it's like, compared to this, all that shit be like petty as hell, small as hell, so they be like, whatever. I handle it now. It's like, nah, if it ain't worth going all the way there, fuck it.
I talked to a few of your fans, and it was just a common question they had. So they want to know, basically, like, being that with the industry, what they trying to push with the female artists, the perspective, the sound, and all the provocative music they trying to push. Like, a lot of your fans, they love you for the real music that you do. So they want to know, do you think that's something that kind of like holds you back? How you feel about making that type of music?
So I feel 2 different ways about it. It's like, one, I be having moments where I do like making certain songs and, you know, videos where it's a little like, oh, okay, you know, just because I'm a woman, you know what I'm saying? It just be like, yeah, that's what I'm on. But I also be having moments where it's like, but this is not who I am, or this is not just my image neither, you know what I'm saying? So like, I try to just make sure that I got some type of balance where it's like, all my videos is not half naked or talking about popping ass and, I was gonna say popping ass and shaking pussy. I meant to say fine, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes I do feel like, you know, that do hinder me in a way. But I also feel like I'm delusional. I'd be like, shit, so I no, I got more shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more to me than that. And shit, sometimes I don't feel like that shit. And sometimes I don't feel like talking like that. You know, like, fuck. Yeah, so, but I also understand that this shit is like really rigged. And it's like, when I was younger and seeing myself do this, I didn't think that it was really like that. Like, I thought if you had talent, that would get you at least to the dough, you know? But like, once you actually get in this shit, you realize talent is down there at the bottom of the shit. It ain't even where it should be at. Outside of being sexual and talking explicit and provocative. Me personally, I feel like I got a nice lengthy list of things that could possibly hinder me from that. Just being a female doing this shit.
You being an independent artist, your views and your numbers, your stats, like even compared to signed artists, they up there. You get what I'm saying? So what do you really feel like is like the next level for you? Like,
I feel like a lot of times you gotta know what you want in this shit, or the shit gon' pick it for you. So like my biggest thing was just always, I want to see how far I can go doing it my way. So I feel like the next level would be making sure that I build my own team, you know what I'm saying, where it's like we really doing this shit together, you know. Like I don't know, like I'm not really interested in being a part of a bigger situation and then I come in, you know. I really want to, I feel like shit, all the people that I don't really like, that I'm really locked in with, like including y'all of course, but for the people that's watching, you know what I'm saying? But like I feel like we done did this shit together for so long. Let's see when we all lock in and all like really, you know what I'm saying, move as if, you know, like of course everybody individuals, but at the same time, like I feel like I got my own team when it comes to a lot of shit that I do with this shit. So I just feel like shit, let's just see what happened when I made sure I'm fucking with the right producers this time. I got a good manager, I got a good support system, I got you know, just everything that's connected to what I'm doing. If it's all the way right, let's see what happened when we all apply 100%, you know?
No, for real. Yeah. Like when everybody moving as one, pushing towards the same goal, is way more powerful, like you said.
Yeah, because like I done had moments where like, shit, I'm doing good by myself, but I got a fucked up manager, or the videographer's dropping a damn ball. And so I feel like that's part of the reason why like I kind of like fell back a little bit, just to rearrange who was a part of what I got going on. So that way it's like shit, if I got not necessarily like saying like everybody is a producer, but shit, if I got 10 fucking Browns and Claudes doing what the fuck they can do and putting in 100%, like ain't no way we ain't gonna see no progress, you know what I'm saying? For real. So I just had to rearrange people, but that's the next step for me. Like, all right, I got the right people this time. Now everybody just put in 100% on what they good at. Let's just see what happens.
No, for real. So what do you enjoy doing outside of music? Like, are there any hobbies or interests that helped you unwind or give you extra inspiration?
I really feel like I got ADHD. Ain't nobody ever told me that shit. But if you went on my page and shit, I be talking like a doctor diagnosed me this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I really do think that I'm just like all around like creative person, period. So I got an addictive personality. Now I do know that. And I fall into like, I like something this week and just overdo it, and then next week don't even fucking look back and just be on something else, you know? But like I love skating. I've always loved skating. I used to like be heavy into dancing, but I pulled back from that the way I used to be. Like I used to just do fucking hip hop, modern step. I used to, of course, y'all know I thought I was gonna be a famous cheerleader once upon a time. It was, I don't know. At this point right now, I just feel like I'm not really necessarily doing things that I enjoy doing to unwind. Like I'm at the point of like I'm trying to learn more shit to help with what I'm doing. So yeah, you know, like I've been taking this course on doing animations and like as far as like editing and shit. I'm even learning that if I want to do a commercial, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, just fucking I'll be listening to this other language. I'm not even gonna say which one. What really interests me is like if I could find a way to learn it and apply it to what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't finna be sitting there watching all day Pop the Balloon. I don't fucking care. But I'll sit there and watch some shit they edit in a documentary. Like, yeah, you know, shit like that. Like,
no, for real.
Something I can apply.
Was there a defining moment in your career when you felt like you truly found your voice as an artist?
Yeah and no. I say yeah because yeah. You know, and then I say no because it's still like a lot of things in my brain where I just be like, I want to play around with this, or I want to, you know, so I'm just now like kind of stepping out of that. I think what it is the songs that I got where I'm playing with my voice in different ways, or when I be like, I hear this, I hear me saying it like this, or it's sounding like this. Those are songs that I then kept in a vault, you know. So I feel like maybe once I finally release those songs, because I know it's gonna be like, to some people, like what the fuck? She don't sound like this, or you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, bro, that's always been me. I say yeah and no because I know I have, but I'm gonna say no because I haven't presented none of that yet.
So as a successful artist, you know, you're bound to have some haters, you feel me?
Sure.
How do you deal with negativity or criticism, both from the industry or social media?
It was a point in time where I tried to address down there everything that I saw. And then, shit, I don't know, one day I just realized, bro, you'll be doing this shit for the rest of your life. Like, you know, to the point where I used to have this thing where I used to like Google or like search myself on platforms and just see what come up. And I remember seeing a video of me that somebody had, and the way that they chopped it up, they made it as if I knew that they exist and I was saying stuff about them negative, or like I was like coming at them. And the whole time I never knew they exist. I wasn't talking about them, nothing. It was just, but the way they chopped it up and muted me and then like played the audio and certain shit, it was the craziest shit I've ever watched, because I was just like, what? Oh, hell no. And then once I seen in the comments like so many people that was like entertained by this and believing it, like it did hurt my feelings, because I was just like, why would somebody do that? And you know, I don't even know you. I don't even know y'all exist. Y'all never did nothing to me. I had no reason to say this about y'all. But then I had to remember, like, even if you was to like clear up anything or speak on this, it's still gonna be a list of people that just don't give a fuck. They don't like you anyways, or they don't fuck with you. So even if you show them proof, it don't matter. They don't run with whatever. So it's just like, what's the point, you know? So I just start getting to the point of like, what's the point? Like, shit, fuck it, like, you know. But it depends. Now if it's somebody that's super super close to me that I'm like, damn, you, I don't know. You know, I'm at the point where like I done seen a lot of people do weird shit. I done seen a lot of people just flat out lie on me. Like, it's a girl right now, whenever she make a post about anything, she gets no attention. But for some odd reason, when she brings up my name, that's the most attention she get on her page. That she do it consistently. And it's just like, I had to put my brain on some realistic shit where I was just like, if I was a nobody and I just wanted some attention, and I'm noticing when I bring up this individual, if I was a weird bitch, I'd keep doing it too, I guess. I don't know. So it was like, fuck it. If I put it like this in my brain, a couple years ago, I was like, if you was busy, you wouldn't see it. So if you see it, that means your ass ain't busy enough. Go do something. That's how I just started.
No, for real. In an industry where it can be hard to know who to trust, how do you choose the people you keep close? Like, what advice would you give about handling trust in this business?
First of all, you gotta have a real bond in whoever you believe in or whatever you believe in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know God real, you know? So I feel like my relationship with God, I don't give a fuck how nobody feel. I know me and God like this, you know what I'm saying? I also learned a lot of what get me in certain situations. I learned when I ignore certain shit, what come behind it. I learned when I don't move the way I should move or handle a person the way that I feel like I should. I see what come behind it. You know, like a lot of people don't really pay attention to how they feel, you know, or pay attention to that first thought, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I be having moments where, like, it might sound fucked up, but I be having certain people where I instantly know, like, I don't put shit past you, like, you know, just based off of listening to how I feel. Even if I be like, damn, you don't even know dog like that, like, fuck it, I've been here too many times, don't nobody just make me feel like that. So no, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, realistically, you really can't trust nobody for real in this shit. But however, I also know like I'm a good person and God ain't gonna just put a bunch of bullshit ass people in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Or around me, or, you know.
You can learn from each one.
Yeah. And I pay attention to people's souls. Because everybody ain't got a soul. You know what I'm saying? And
no, for real.
it's certain shit I just won't be able to explain, but like you get put in certain situations where you get to see how a person really is. You gotta just be able to trust yourself more than anything. If you trust yourself, it'll help you figure out who to trust.
I like how you put that.
Type shit.
So, you know, your music has evolved over the years. So do you feel like that's a natural progression, or do you consciously try to reinvent your sound with each project?
Nah, I think it just come natural. I really feel like, oh my God, it's crazy. So today when I first woke up, I was laying there and I don't know why it just popped up in my head like, ain't nobody in your way but you.
Yeah.
And it fucked me up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just the first wake up and that's the first thing. I'm like, damn, hold on. Like, and I just kept hearing it. Like, ain't nobody in your way. Ain't nothing in your way but you. Like, you choosing all this shit. And it's just like, I be super hard on myself. And I'm a very strategic person. I feel like I haven't even shown how much I've evolved musically yet. Because I keep so many songs like, wait, not yet, wait a minute.
Yeah, I guess it's easy for me to say that because I get to hear you create the music. So,
for sure.
I
like,
know what you got in the vault.
And then I be having to consider like, this not out. So like, it don't count to them. Like, you know this, and the people close to you know this, but a lot of people, shit, they don't know, you know. So
how has growing up in Detroit shaped you, like not just as an artist but as a person? Like, what do you want the world to know about the Detroit music scene?
I would want them to know that a lot of artists that really come from where I come from, or like, you know, similar backgrounds or upbringings, it's like a lot of us, we gotta like learn and unlearn a lot of shit as we go, you know, because like, shit, I just was telling y'all, you know what I'm saying, like, shit, my grandma was in the streets, you know what I'm saying, like, she wasn't a realistically, like, how, like, grandmas normally be to their grandchildren, like, that wasn't the case with me. And then my other grandma, she was in Chicago my whole life, so, you know, like, I don't come from having a real grandma that was like teaching me anything. We had to grow up kind of with my mama and my daddy. So like, it's a lot of me's, you know what I'm saying, that come from that type of background. So then when we doing music and we come off this way and, oh, y'all cuss a lot, y'all always angry, or y'all promoting this and promoting that, it's like, bro, this is really where we come from. And it take for us to grow and get older and learn and go through shit for us to be like, oh shit, I didn't know this then, or I had to learn this, I had to figure this out. Example, it took for me to get booked out of town to go perform, or, you know, be a part of this, be a part of that. Everything was music related when I first started even leaving Detroit. So before then, I hadn't left Detroit, you know. So the way that my brain was working, it was just like, you know, shit, this what we do here, you know. It's like, shit, all right, I'm used to, all right, we can pull up over here, beat this bitch up and go home. Like, this what we do, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and then it was just like doing music, you know, you putting who you are, where you come from, and, you know, your lifestyle into these videos and your music and your image. And then I'm realizing this shit is scaring off a lot of people, or it's portraying me in this light, and I'm really like this, or I really be on that. And it was just like, it took for me to like leave and understand it's a way bigger world. And then it was like, oh shit, okay, no, this is just what we do here, but you can't do that everywhere. Or, you know, we think like this, but everybody else kind of think a little different or move a little different, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, you know, a lot of us, shit, when you really come from that, unfortunately, especially when you got people that can pass down shit, you just gotta grow and learn into this shit. So I just highly suggest studying yourself.
Yeah.
Like, really studying yourself and really understanding that depending on where you come from, especially being there was only so much that could be passed down, you know? So, like, I feel like I'm one of the people in my family that's breaking generational curses and shit that just was passed down and constantly passed down, and then it got to me, and I'm just like wanting to be better and do more and see myself bigger. And then I started realizing how much my people just didn't know shit.
Yeah.
You know?
No, for real. If our parents was brought up and they didn't know about finance, or
Right.
and they was poor, well, how can they teach us about finance?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So what can they teach us for real? Yeah, what's one thing you wish you knew about fame before you experienced it firsthand?
We always hear, like, you know, people change. We're like, you know, you gotta watch who around you. I wish I had known to pay attention way faster or sooner than I did. I was under the impression, nigga, you ain't made it yet. You know what I'm saying? That I just didn't think it was time for me to, you know, and the whole time other people looking at me different. And then I missed a lot of flags I should have paid attention to. Just thinking like, oh, I'm not there yet. And then, you know, everybody else like, bitch, here she is. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna use her. I'm gonna manipulate this bitch. You know what I'm saying? The whole time. And I'm just like, I haven't made it yet, you guys.
Has it changed you in ways you didn't expect?
For sure. It changed me in a lot of ways. It changed me in ways where I'm not as, I guess, friendly in a way. You know? Like, I'm not as social as I used to be neither. I don't know, sometimes it make me feel like I'm closed off. It's because it be too much sometimes. You got people that say and be on the most outrageous shit, weird shit, just because of who you are. You know, like it's to the point where like I used to love being somewhere and, you know, just getting attention, to the point where like, nah, I don't even be wanting it. Like I come out and I kind of try to play the back, and I just be like, fuck, please don't ask for no picture. Not because I'm being weird, but it's just like, it'd be too much, you know? Or, I don't know, I'd have been out to eat before and motherfuckers is recording me all the way on a whole nother end, and I'm just like, come on, man. Like, y'all gonna post it. I don't know. Damn well I ain't finna post this right now. Wait till I leave. Hey, I was getting my phone fixed last month, and I'm standing in there. When I came in, it's like, once you are who you are and you've been this person for so long, like, you know the vibes. You know when you walk in a room and they were just talking about you. You know when you walk in a room and everybody is surprised that you there or fuck with you. You know when you walk in somewhere and they don't fuck with you. But when I walked in, everybody was staring at me, and it was me and two of the people that I was with, and I was just like, oh shit, fuck. I was trying to be low key, you know what I'm saying? And I was chilling. Everybody was cool, and the girl looked at me and she was like, you are so pretty in person. And I was like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Cool. She left it at that. So then I literally, less than 5 minutes later, she's sitting there and she get on the phone and she was like, you want to see Rocky B? And flipped their phone and everything, and then got to saying exactly where we was at, to the point where my homeboy blocked me and was like, hey, and I'm like, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? To the point where like, now she looking at me like I'm being arrogant or rude or some shit, and I'm just like, baby, you can't just do that. Like, it would be different if you like, hey, Rock, is it cool if I FaceTime my homegirl? Like, she a fan of you or she fuck with your music or something? Or if you did it and I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least be flip the camera or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just like no privacy. They don't even care about your safety. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be a lot. It'd be a lot. It did change me a lot, though.
What kind of legacy do you hope to leave behind in the music industry? Like, when people look back on your career, what do you want them to remember about Rocky Bad?
I want them to remember I held being a real nigga down more than a lot of these niggas. Yeah, for real shit. And I also want them to remember, outside of whatever it looked like, whatever I accomplished, don't accomplish, nothing, like, I really stayed true to who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of times where I could have folded and it would have just been understandable, even down to like, damn shit, I probably would have did it too. You know what I'm saying? But like, I really just made sure to stand on a lot of my morals, principles, lines that I said I ain't crossing. I'm standing on it no matter how much or what it came behind, or I ain't fold on being who I am and having integrity. Period. Okay. Yeah, I want them to know that. And
no, for real.
I also want a lot of females that when they look back, I want them to feel like it is hope for them to still do what they want to do or love to do, music. You know what I'm saying? I want them to feel like they can still do it without not being themselves. Or even if you don't do it my way, like I want a person to be like, she said this is how she want to do it and she did it and she took what came behind it. I want to do it my way. And you know what I'm saying? Because doing this shit, like I said, if you don't know how you want to do it, this shit force your ass to do it how everybody else wants you to do it.
No, for real. You don't plan your life, somebody else will plan it for you. Shit.
For sure.
So if you could collab with any artist, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Michael Jackson, Tupac, Mary J. Blige.
That would be fire.
I love her. Michael Jackson, of course, because that's MJ. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta go under that. Like that's Michael Jackson. Tupac, of course, duh. You know what I'm saying? Like I love Pac, and it's so crazy because I remember years ago when people was like putting his name next to mine, and I was like, hey, hold on, wait a minute. Don't do that, wait a minute, like, what the fuck, and then it took for me to start getting older and like kind of seeing when they do bring his name up with mine, I start realizing where they going with it and why they saying that and what they seeing, and I'm like, oh shit, that do make sense.
Real talk.
Fuck with Pac. Mary J. Blige. Mom said I was born to her album, or made off her album. But like Mary J. Blige is just like, she been through a lot of shit. Even if you don't know her story, you can listen to her music. Her music always been a part of my life. Even now, I was just listening to her before I got here. I just love her. I went to her concert. That was the very first concert. This was the year before last. That was the first time I ever been to a concert without me being on stage or having anything to do with me being Rocky. Like I went as a regular person to watch a concert. That was the first time ever in life I went to a concert like that. It was so crazy because I was like really in different emotions. Like certain songs I got so many different memories to. So like while she performing them, I'm thinking about this point of my life, this point of my life. Then she'll perform another one. I'm thinking about this breakup, this relationship. When I was living over here, living over there. And then just watching her perform and her come out the stage and seeing these lights and just seeing how everybody just vibing and going crazy. I was just like, damn, like I'm so proud of her, and she looked good for her age. Like she did a great ass job. But it was just like, I haven't experienced this. Like I can't wait till I can experience. Like this is a real show. You know what I'm saying? Like I want something like this. Like I want to see people like that. You know what I'm saying?
No,
so
for real.
Yeah, I cried a few times. I looked like, oh my God, do you want to be here? And the whole time I was in love, but I was real emotional. So like who I want to do a song with change depending on like where I'm at in life, like or like the vibes, or you know what I'm saying, it changed. So some like right now shit and to keep it like rap related, I would say it might sound crazy, but I say Chief Keef.
Oh, that's dope. Oh yeah.
I say Chief. Yeah, I fuck with dog. I feel like everybody that know me and watching this gonna be like, she gonna say Meek Mill watch, but I ain't gonna say him this time because y'all already know that. I feel like I stamped that enough, so I ain't gonna say that. I'll pick a female. Let me pick a female. Realistically, I'll say Glow.
Okay, yeah, that's
I'll say Glow.
Yeah.
Like, cause it's just like I didn't know her before the FNF song, or didn't know of her before the FNF song, but it's like, even just seeing that video and then seeing where she come from and then seeing where she at now. Like we had did a show together. Was that last year? I want to say that was last year or the year before last, one or the other. It's just like shit, just seeing somebody that come from, you know, even though we not from the same city or nothing, it's just like you could just tell, like, damn, like, you know, she come from the type of background, same from the hood, doing shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And then seeing where she at now, it's just like, I don't know her, but I'm proud of her. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn, yeah, hold that shit down, dog. Like, let some real bitches through the door.
No, real talk.
I would definitely do something with her.
Any upcoming projects?
Baby. So, yeah, I got late night phone calls too with CBSM Henny, and we both produced the beats.
Oh, yeah, that's dope.
With the songs. Oh, and disclaimer, you're gonna be the first person on camera or that got me on camera saying this. Let me throw this out there. So, if y'all go on Apple or something and listen to my music or whatever, and then y'all press credits and then it say Darius far as like a writer and it's just me on there, let me explain. So I was trying to make sure, it was a point in time, right, where I was trying to make sure, you know, whoever produced what got their credit or whatever. For some odd reason, I guess I don't know how I did it, or if I just wasn't paying attention or something. I don't know. I was just trying to make sure he got his percentages, and I guess I put him under a writer or something. I don't know. I know I didn't physically click he was a writer, but I feel like it was something that I didn't change or something that I did. Yeah, so like he's listed under some of my songs as a writer, but Darius is Henny. He produced it, and I was just trying to make sure my dog got his fucking percentages.
No, for real.
And I could change it or whatever, but I still just haven't did it. So if ever y'all like, no bitch, you're lying, his name, it's a nigga name right here, he wrote this with you, is like, no, I was just trying to look out for my dog, you feel me? I can fix it, but it's just like, real. I'm not, whatever. But I got Respect the Writer 3.
Hey.
Yeah, so that's the last one. I think I'm not gonna do another Respect the Writer like later on in life or something. It gotta be somewhere where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna do another one type shit. But I got another project called The Perfect Amount, and then I'm working on a project for next year called Re-Rock, where I'm sampling my songs.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, yeah. So weird. I'm working on another album, which I don't know why, but I am. But it ain't gonna come out till like next year or some shit. But I don't even have a name for it. I'm just doing it. I'm just like literally kind of sort of putting songs over there for it. I don't know, call it.
The last part of the segment called Hot Questions, just some funny questions, man. Okay. Ain't no right or wrong answers, you feel me? Just, you know, some funny questions.
Type shit.
Alright, so the first question I got for you. If a turtle loses its shell, is it homeless or naked?
If a turtle loses its shell, is it homeless or naked? Is it even still a turtle if it don't got a shell?
Man, no, for real.
It's both.
So it's homeless and
homeless
naked. A homeless naked turtle.
Yeah, turtle. I just said he was a man, right?
Alright, if you get out the shower clean, why does our drying towels get dirty?
Right. In the fucking first place. Wait a minute. I never thought of that. Right. Right. What the fuck? Bro, wait a minute.
Hey, man. Say,
that's
man.
deep right there. Yeah. What the fuck?
No,
right.
Real shit. I got 3 more for you.
That's crazy. I never thought of that.
If a word is misspelled in a dictionary, how will we ever know?
You know what? I don't even want to talk about the word words, because I just feel like, who picked the nigga to make the words in the first place, and why do we feel like we gotta listen to whoever the fuck made words? Like, how would a nigga be like, yeah, we gonna call it neighborhood? Who the fuck picked the nigga to say you picked the words? Wait a minute.
No,
I should hit the blunt, because listen, when you really think about it, if a nigga made words, who was the nigga that made words, and how the fuck was he able to say he was making words?
No, for real. Like, how you know what the words mean?
In the first place, you know what I'm saying?
No, for real.
But I got another thing. If you see a word and one of the letters is silent, why the fuck is it there? And it's like, who the fuck picks what letter is silent? Like, I done seen words, and it's like, you know, if you don't know it, you're gonna try to pronounce everything you see. But then somebody be like, no, this word silent, this letter silent. What?
What is
How?
that?
How would you even know what's silent unless some person told you what was silent?
Yeah, for real. Like, why is there? Like, for real though.
Yeah, it just don't make sense.
Man, if a fly loses its wings, is it now called the walk?
Right. What kind of bug would it be?
I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm such a girl for real. Like, everybody think I'm just so gangster. I ain't gonna lie. I scream when I kill flies. Like, you know, like in the summertime, ooh, don't let somebody open up the door and the fucking fly come in or something. Like, I get some freeze spray for your hair, and I just scream the whole time while I'm spraying and trying to kill it. But all flies must die.
Man, so you not like flies?
Yeah, they irritate.
Yeah, they is. So, if humans supposedly evolved from monkeys, why are there still monkeys?
In the first place. In the fucking first place. In the fucking first place. Right.
No, for real though.
That just don't make sense to me. In the fucking first place.
No, for real. Cause them motherfuckers.
Honestly, I don't feel like we ever evolved from being fucking monkeys in the first place. I don't know.
Man, hey man, say man.
I know we've been having problems with the different lady. We've been managing our problems, trying to situate it. I don't know what's even working, but I get it, baby. Plus, I ain't trying to see you out here with a different lady. You been talking to your friends, what they say to you. Their perception ain't the same, cause they not dating you. Guess I'm Yvette, you say you hate me, shit, I hate you too. Here we go again, I'm breaking shit, look what you made me do. It's like we can't get along, but you still my baby. Even if I'm right or wrong, this shit drive me crazy. Now you blowing up my phone, keep that conversation. But when I get back to the crib, let's see how fast you say it.